Good morning, Aries Leo Sagittarius. This is going to be your reading. I tried to do the readings last week, I believe, and over the course of earlier this week, and I had the worst camera problems and microphone problems. So I really hope that these videos find you well and that hopefully they upload well and that the audio doesn't have a high-pitched noise in the background. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to jump right in. So. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let me say a quick intention. I get the sense that a lot of you guys are in a hurry to do something. Almost kind of like there's no patience. It's like you know what you need to do and you're in the process of making the decisions to do it. I really get the sense, sorry, these cards are not ready yet. I feel like a lot of you guys are also in conflict with another fire sign. Again, this deck's not ready yet, but again, the Emperor came out. Okay, Strength, and then the Nine of Cups. So you guys could be dealing with a situation involving wish fulfillment, taking control of like what you desire in your life, not letting anybody mess with you in that aspect. Some of you guys might be dealing with a romantic relationship, if not a business partnership. I also get the sense that some of you might be thinking about getting into the law or like court or something. Like there's something about court here. Okay, I think the deck's ready. All right, what can we get for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? All right, so right off the bat, I see that you guys might have been doing some soul searching. I get the sense that you guys went through a deep transformative period in time. You guys might have been focusing a lot on your health. You guys might have noticed a lot about your health. I also am picking up from this card that you might have actually been illuminated to somebody who was tampering with your energy. You might have somebody, excuse me, my throat chakra right now. Wow. I almost like can't talk. I get the sense that there is an energy that you kind of discovered that it's almost like there was a snake behind you the whole time and like they were kind of influencing your energy, making you sick, making you tired, making you disoriented, maybe making you like confused. This person or this individual could be a narcissist, could be somebody, they're extremely toxic, whoever it is, and they're extremely, it's like it took you a long time to figure this out because this person is very deceiving. Like they hide behind a very good facade or like a very good mask. But this person like does not have good intentions and like they don't want to see you move forward. And I know that I've brought this up in a past reading for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it's like this person on the outside, like it took you a long, not that it took you a while, but it took you a hot second to like identify where the confusion, the bad luck, the disorientation, like you had a lot of physical symptoms that like weren't adding up to you. And I get the sense that you like went within, maybe did some meditations, maybe saw an energy healer, maybe you guys got some Reiki done, maybe some acupuncture even. But whatever the case may be, whatever you did, it revealed, it like illuminated this to you so that you could cut it out of your life and like figure out like that this was coming from an outside thing. That is a very specific message for somebody. Whatever the case may be, though, the person who was doing it to you, like, I don't like throwing around terms like black magic and stuff like that, but, like, whoever was doing this, like, definitely understands how to manipulate energy, but in my personal opinion, they're not doing it the correct way, so, like, just remember what goes around comes around. So, if this person had you feeling trapped or confused or unable to move forward, again, what goes around comes around. So the light is always going to, it's always going to be illuminated. You see what I'm saying? So after a period of time, I feel like you might have been like discovering a lot of that stuff that maybe you didn't realize was happening in the past. This person could have had you almost like in a trance too. And I almost like I can't even talk. Like, oh my goodness, hang on a second. Wow. Wow. What I'm picking up on is this person actually might have, it's almost like they put blockages up, and it's like the blockages affected like your throat chakra, your crown chakra, and your root chakra. And honestly, it's like this person just did not want, like, whoever the person is on the exterior that you're dealing with, this person is very angry. They're not happy with where you are. They're not happy with what you're doing. It's almost kind of like I get the sense that, like, they might have treated you like shit, but, like, they didn't want anybody else to treat you any other way except for them to treat you like shit. Like they just wanted you to be around for them, like, on the side, and, like, only at that. Like, they might have been the type of person that, like, fooled around a lot, but, like, wanted you to be, like, on the side. And because you're not available to them anymore, it's, like, driving them freaking nuts. And they're, like, doing everything in their power. Like, they're even, like, manifesting, like, almost like a sickness. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, if you have, like, ghost-like symptoms of, like, illnesses and, like, flu-like symptoms or something, like, you should maybe talk to, A, see, like, a medical professional and make sure that everything's okay, and B, maybe see, like, a spiritual healer, maybe get some Reiki done and see if you can find the source of it, if you know for a fact that you're not sick. You know what I mean? Like, because, like, there are things that are called, like, psychic attacks and different stuff. So what I would recommend is, like, definitely taking an Epsom salt bath, maybe with some essential oils, maybe some rose petals, not red. I would, if you can find, like, yellow flower petals, in my personal opinion. I don't know where that came from. That might be like a spiritual bath of some sorts. That was a lot that I just got off of this one card. You guys have a lot coming out. Whatever the case is, this person, like, you identified where it came from. This energy operates off of a lower vibration. Like, this person is very, like, the person that you're dealing with on the exterior, they're very, like, driven by sexuality. They're very driven by like, vain. Like, they're very vain. They're very, like, I almost, like, I like, it makes me want to, like, I feel angry and I feel petty because it's almost like a high school, like, disagreement between, like, two women. You know what I'm saying? It's just like there's a female, and I think it's a female energy that's on the exterior, or they're coming in as feminine energy, and it could be a masculine as well. If you are a feminine Aries Leo Sagittarius, like, you could have a masculine that's doing this who is in feminine energy, but the energy that I'm picking up on that's on the exterior is that of a feminine. And this person is educated in the arts, but I don't think that they know what they're doing. So, like, they're trying to manipulate energy and they're trying to do all this stuff, but it's not working in the way that they want it to work, and it's, like, backfiring. So, like, I don't think that you have anything to worry about because, like, you're pushing forward, you're moving forward, and, like, to be completely honest, I think that you're divinely protected because I get the sense that you're around somebody else that is very healing, whether that be your family or your friends. There's somebody on the outside, on the other side, who kind of creates, like, a buffer so that this person, like, can't energetically find you. This is such a cryptic message. I'm so sorry if this doesn't resonate, but I mean, like, it has to come out because it's being hammered into my head. The person that you're also dealing with, like, you might be an older individual and the person that you're dealing with might be younger. Whatever it is, they have a tie to you. Like, you might have kids or something. Like, they have some type of tie to you, and they're just, like, not happy that you left. Like, they didn't even want to be with you, to be completely honest. Like, the energy that I'm feeling is, like, they didn't even want to be with you. They just wanted you available for them whenever they were bored. Like, that's really fucked up, in my opinion. Like, I hope that you continue to push forward and move beyond this energy because obviously, like, nobody freaking deserves that. Like, everyone deserves to be happy. So for this person to try and do that. It's very unfair. But again, what goes around comes around. So I don't get the sense that like you're not like in danger or anything like that. Like you just might be like experiencing different symptoms that you don't understand, like a lot of anxiety, like that's uncalled for anxiety. And like if you're posting pictures on like social media of like your face and like locations where you're at, I get the sense that like that's kind of where they're directing the energy. So maybe if you take a break from like posting like your location or like your face or anything like that, like stay kind of like MIA, like the energy might dissipate a little bit, because it's like where they're looking at something that gives them an idea of a place of where you are. And like this person might be at a distance from you, but they're like looking at where you are, and that's where they're honing in this energy, and so that's how it's affecting you. And I hope to God that makes sense, because like the way that they're describing this to me is like it's very cryptic. So what I would honestly do is just try and be more private on social media, if anything. Like maybe try not to post as many pictures of like the exact location of where you are. Maybe try and post more I don't know, maybe just take a social media cleanse, to be completely honest, because that's always a good thing too. But this person, like whatever they're doing, is like they have a window that they can see like where you are or like what you're doing or who you're with. And when they can't figure out where you are exactly, like they can't like send those bad vibes to you. So like if you just kind of go ghost and go MIA a little bit and kind of take that personal time off of social media, you might start to feel better, especially if you do Epsom salt baths and like different stuff like that, because like this person is like, it's like they're focusing on you, they're looking at you, and they're just sending you bad vibes. And it's like you identified where it came from because it's been illuminated. And like to be completely honest, like they kind of might have caused you disorientation about like what you wanted to move forward with. I just saw 12:12 on the clock when I said that. They might have been causing you to like doubt like your moves and your motives. And just be careful, because you know, like we do have a lot of retrogrades going on right now, so just be very careful and just take precautions and really take care of yourself. I'm going to continue to move forward because I've been talking about this card for like 12 minutes. And I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. All right, so if anything else comes back, obviously I will say. So, excuse me. Oh my goodness, I'm having so much of a physiological response to this right now. It's like my anxiety is just like through the roof. All right, so now taking into consideration with all the other cards here, let's see if we get another story, because that was a very cryptic message for somebody. Whatever, I see that there could be a situation on the board too where somebody went deep within and they had to go through a lot of that sorrow. Like they had to figure out like why were they so upset over a situation? Why were they feeling a certain type of way? Why were they responding a certain type of way? Is it from something that maybe happened in the past? Is it from something that maybe happened when they were a child? Is it from something that, you know, like it's 5 of Cups energy, but it's like they're turning their back on it and they're just like, it's like this person has a rose right behind them. And it's like on the front here, they're like looking at all the spilt milk. You know what I mean? They're looking at it. They're not even acknowledging the 2 cups. But on this side, it's like they're not acknowledging, like they're not looking, but they're also not looking at. It's like you're coming from like behind here, and it's like what they're doing inner work is what I'm picking up on. Like they're doing some type of inner work to figure out where the sorrow comes from and like why it's happening. And I really get the sense that as they do that, it's a very strong Cancerian energy that they might be in at the moment. But it's like they're trying to find the motivation as to like why, like how can they come back from this? So I see that this person goes within, whether it's you or vice versa of another person that you're dealing with. This person takes time out to go within, figure out where this is coming from, and then it's like they're trying to come back with like whether it's an apology or like an offer of like, it's a sincere offer of like, hey, I'm really sorry that this happened. You know, I had to do some work to figure out what was going on. And it's like they're in the ocean of emotion, you know? And I feel that this person is really like being guided by the stars to like kind of lead to this. Aries Leo Sagittarius. So again, very strong Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy, as well as Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then, yeah, that's really what I see here. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords. And then we have the Eight of Swords. So this could be you or another person. If it's another person that you're dealing with, it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They had to take time out, and they had to figure out like what was restricting them. And they really had to make that connection stronger to like spirit and whoever they source from. And I really get the sense that like every single card on here except for the Hermit is turned the opposite direction. So it's like they're looking into the future, in my opinion, from this card layout that I see right now and like the downloads that I'm getting. It's very based on the future. But I see that somebody, whether it be somebody with very strong air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, somebody had to go within and to figure out where was the sorrow coming from, like where was this energy of the Five of Cups coming from. And it's like they had to be guided by the stars into an emotional healing process. And this person is just like they don't want to put up with bullshit. Like they don't want games, they don't want bullshit, they want real. This person might be very connected to crystals. They might not be communicating everything that they need to be communicating with you, because my throat started acting up again. However, this person is restricting themselves, but it's not going to be for long because like the rope's about to fall off of the sword and like she's about to get up. And as soon as spirit comes through with like a download, like you might honestly have a download within the next like 5 to 8 days, if not like in the next 2 weeks. You might get like a spiritual download and it might like literally change the course of like where you're going. You or this person, vice versa. This person also could have informed you about the black magic situation. This person might be so like, this person might be a healer, and this person might be, they might have went within and were guided to like tell you this because like of your energy being so like all over the place. Like no offense, but like there's an energy that was like all over the place. I'm also seeing like it's like the symptoms, the anxiety, the depression, the no explanation for it whatsoever type of situation. Like this person might have enlightened you about that because they might be a healer. So this might be the person that's creating the buffer for that other person as well. Yeah, you have the Six of Swords here. I think this person's the other person. I think this person is the person that can see things coming. And I think they told you. Yeah, wow. So you have a choice here, okay? So you have the Moon and you have 2 towers, and then you also have the 7 of Wands. So like this, you or the other person that you're feeling, they're ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Like they're ready to fight the battle and they're ready to make the decision to move forward. And it's like the Moon, I feel like with this eclipse, like you're going to be presented with an option and it's going to be very divinely guided, but it's like you and this other person or you yourself. It's like you get on your boat and you move towards this energy and you're like, I'm moving towards my choice. I'm moving towards my path. I'm moving towards what serves me the highest good. I'm leaving behind the things that no longer serve me, and I'm prepared to fight. Like I'm ready to stand my ground and I'm ready to put up a fight for what I believe in. I'm ready to, defend myself and all the things that I've been through, and I'm ready to move on. And it's like You can take this or you can take this. And it's like, you're ready. Like, no matter what it is, it's like, you're ready to go. Like, you're ready to do this. And it seems that you're picking, because, like, you've been through a lot. Like, it's almost like you've been through so much that you're like, you're not going to let the energy of an exterior person, like, affect you. Now that you figured it out of, like, where this confusion was coming from, you're like, I'm moving towards my happy. Like, this is the ending of this cycle of repetitious behavior from a very toxic person on the exterior. And I think the fact that this Gemini, Libra, Aquarian, whoever is helping you through this process, if that's your story, they don't like to show their face a whole lot. Like, this person is very private. They don't like to show their face. They don't like people to know what they're doing. And honestly, it's because they're so energy sensitive that it has to be that way, because they are so sensitive to those around them that they have to be careful of who they exchange energy with. Like, they can't show their face to many people because of the energy exchange. Like, it's so intense for them. This person's a very old soul too. But whoever it is, like, I feel the sense that enlightenment came through them, and you figured it out that, like, there's something in the past has been illuminated that has been affecting your emotions and your ability to move forward. And you're having help from somebody else to cut out what no longer serves you, to get rid of that self-deceptive energy, that self-destructive energy, and you're moving forward. And by doing that, the energy of the eclipse, I truly, truly feel, is going to bring you a sense of equal give and take. It's going to give you a choice of equal balance, and you're moving through with fiery passion. It's like, yeah, and then we have the Lovers here. And it's like, you have to make a choice, and it's like you found your person. It's like you're moving forward with fire. Like, you're moving with fire passionately towards this Gemini, Libra, Aquarian, who I feel does have very strong earth placement in their chart. And it's like the two of you unite, and it's like, you've made that choice. One more card for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, here we go. Ace of Wands. Okay, Ace of Wands, that's what we got. You're making a decision to leave behind the heartbreak. You're making a decision to move forward with the guidance of spirit, with the help from those that love you, with the help of those that support you. You're moving forward to a passionate new beginning. The sun has finally shined upon the things that you needed answers on in one way, shape, or form. And now it's like, you finally have got them, and now it's time to move forward. And you're doing it very, very passionately, and I think that is beautiful. I think that's beautiful. Let's see what we got here. Wow. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Yeah, you're moving forward, and you're not wasting any time doing it. You're just like, this is it. I'm cutting out what no longer serves me. This person, whoever you've recently met who is helping you through this process, you're like, I understand now. I'm cutting out what no longer serves me. I'm moving forward, and this is it. You're realizing that some things in the past were not so good and were not so healthy. You're realizing where these things could have been coming from, and you're putting an end to it, and you're like, hey, this is it. You no longer affect me. You don't have that energy cord to me. So you're cutting your cord with the past, and you're moving forward. And I think that's beautiful. So yeah, that's really what I got for you guys. But thank you guys for tuning in to this message. And thank you guys for all of the comments, the likes, shares, and subscribes. It means the world to me that I can connect with you and, offer my little piece of, help, or maybe that's how I want to word it. I don't know. It just means a lot to me that I can help you guys, and that I can reach out and maybe, give you guys some clarity on something. You guys get what I mean. I really do. I love and appreciate every single one of you, and I love what I do, and I love that this has, become a part of my path now. So I thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Take care. Bye.